Welcome to Fun Facts Daily, your source for just the good stuff. Monday through Friday, we're bringing fun facts and news you can use, all carefully curated to uplift and inform. So give yourself a break, relax, and learn something awesome in just a few minutes every day. Hi everyone, I'm Kyle Wood, and today we're going to be learning about turkeys. But before we get into the facts, let's warm up our brains with a little challenge to see if you can tell fact from fiction. Consider this. We've all felt that overwhelming urge to nap after a big Thanksgiving or holiday meal. Everyone points to the turkey, claiming it's loaded with a chemical called L-tryptophan that makes us uniquely sleepy. What do you think? Is the turkey the real reason you're sleepy after the meal? We'll find out at the end of the episode. Now for your word of the day. Today's word is snood. That's S-N-O-O-D. A snood is that fleshy, dangly appendage that hangs down from the top of a male turkey's beak. You've definitely seen it, even if you didn't know that's what it's called. It's different from the wattle, which is the bumpy red skin hanging under the turkey's chin. The snood is technically a type of caruncle, which refers to any of the fleshy, colorful bumps on a turkey's head and neck. In a relaxed state, the male turkey's snood might be fairly short, maybe just an inch or two long. But when a male turkey or tom turkey is trying to show off for a female, or it becomes excited, his snood will fill with blood and elongate, sometimes hanging several inches long, well past his beak. The word snood actually used to refer to a hairnet or ribbon worn by women to hold their hair back, likely coming from an Old English word, snod. It's thought that we started calling the turkey's appendage a snood in the 19th century simply because it, dangles much like a ribbon. But in turkeys, the snood has a serious purpose. It's an indicator of a male turkey's health and mood, and it plays a huge role in attracting female turkeys or hens. A long, bright red snood signals a male is healthy and strong, making him a top choice. Time for your daily high five, our top 5 fun facts about turkeys. Number 1. Wild turkeys are surprisingly fast flyers and runners. Many people think of turkeys as slow, clumsy birds that just waddle around a farm. While that might be true of many domestic turkeys, which are bred to be heavy, wild turkeys are athletic powerhouses. On the ground, a wild turkey can sprint at speeds up to 25 miles an hour. That's faster than most humans can run. They have powerful legs built for escaping predators on foot. But what's even more surprising to a lot of people is they can fly. They don't migrate long distances like geese, but they're strong, short-distance flyers. Wild turkeys often roost in trees at night to stay safe from predators like coyotes and foxes. They can launch themselves straight up into the branches and can fly in bursts at speeds reaching 55 miles per hour. Number 2. Turkeys have incredible vision, actually much better than human eyesight. A turkey's eyesight is one of its best survival tools. Because their eyes are located on the sides of their head, they have a field of vision of about 270 degrees. This helps them to see predators approaching from almost any angle without turning their heads. By comparison, humans have a field of vision of about 180 degrees. Not only is their field of vision wider, but their acuity or clarity is shocking. It's believed turkeys can see 3 times more clearly than a human who has 20/20 vision. They can also see color in much greater detail than we can, including ultraviolet light, which helps them spot insects and berries. Their hearing is also extremely acute. The one drawback, they have poor night vision, which is why they fly up into the trees to sleep safely. Number 3. Only male turkeys gobble. Females make their own unique sounds. The gobble is the most famous turkey sound, but it's exclusively a male vocalization. Male turkeys, called toms or gobblers, use this sound to announce their presence to females and warn off competing males. The sound is so powerful it can be heard from up to a mile away. It's their signature call during the spring mating season. Female turkeys, or hens, communicate using a completely different set of sounds. Hens make soft clicking, purring, or yelping sounds to communicate with each other and to call their young, known as poults. If you're ever walking in the woods and you hear a loud gobble gobble gobble, you know a tom is nearby. But if you hear quiet clicks and purrs, you're likely hearing a hen and her family. Number 4. Turkeys were domesticated in the Americas long before the Pilgrims and Thanksgiving. Turkeys are native to the Americas, and archaeological evidence shows that turkeys were first domesticated in southern Mexico by the Aztecs and other Mesoamerican cultures as early as 800 BCE. That's nearly 2,000 years before the first Thanksgiving in America. The Aztecs domesticated them not just for food, but also for their beautiful feathers, which were used to create elaborate cloaks, headdresses, and decorations. Spanish explorers who arrived in the 1500s were so impressed by this large, delicious bird that they took some back to Europe. Turkeys quickly became popular across Europe, and eventually, English colonists brought these domesticated turkeys back to North America in the 1600s, reintroducing them to the very continent they came from. And our fifth and final fun fact for today: a turkey's head can change colors like a mood ring. I mentioned the turkey's snood earlier and how it can be small when they're relaxed or get bigger, but there's actually more to it. A turkey's head is a real-time mood indicator. The snood, wattle, and the bare skin on Tom's head are all filled with blood vessels that can expand or contract, rapidly changing their color. This is a key way turkeys communicate their intentions to each other. When a male turkey is calm, his head might be a pale blue or grayish color. But when he gets excited or agitated, either trying to impress a hen or preparing to fight another tom, blood rushes to his head. His snood elongates dramatically, and his entire head can turn a bright red, white, and blue. A bright red head on a turkey is a warning sign of aggression or a sign of high excitement. But either way, I'd steer clear. Now for some news you can use. A wonderfully cooked turkey can be a delicious centerpiece for lots of holiday and celebratory family meals, but if it's your first time cooking one, you need to know how to safely thaw that frozen bird. The safest method is also the slowest, so plan ahead. You'll want to thaw it in the refrigerator. You should allow a full day, 24 hours in the fridge for every 4 to 5 pounds of turkey. So a 16-pound turkey will need about 4 full days to thaw safely. Why not just leave it on the counter to warm up a little quicker? Thawing in the fridge keeps the turkey at a consistent, safe temperature below 40 degrees Fahrenheit or 4 degrees Celsius for the entire time. If you thaw a turkey on a kitchen counter, the outer layers of the meat will warm up into the danger zone, the temperature where bacteria can multiply rapidly long before the center is thawed. The fridge method ensures it thaws evenly and safely, giving you a delicious and, most importantly, safe holiday meal. Now for the moment you've been waiting for. At the beginning of the episode, I asked if a turkey is really the reason you get so sleepy after a big holiday meal, because of all that tryptophan. Well, this one's a fallacy. While it's true that turkey does contain the amino acid L-tryptophan, which your body uses to create sleep-inducing chemicals, it doesn't have more of it than any other poultry. In fact, chicken and even cheddar cheese have similar or higher levels. The real reason you feel so sleepy is likely due to postprandial somnolence, which is the fancy term for a food coma. The true culprit is just eating a massive meal. Your body directs a lot of energy to digestion, and eating a high amount of carbohydrates like mashed potatoes, stuffing, and pie causes a spike and then a crash in your blood sugar, all of which makes you feel sluggish and ready for a nap. So don't blame the turkey, it's been through enough. Now, I hope you enjoyed learning a bit about turkeys with me today, and be sure to tune in every weekday for even more fun facts. Fun Facts Daily is an Airwave Media podcast. It was written, recorded, mixed, and edited by me, Kyle Wood. Thanks for sharing a part of your day with me. Be sure to follow Fun Facts Daily on your favorite podcast app so you can keep the good stuff coming your way every day. And if you like the show, please do me a favor and leave a kind rating, review, or just tell your friends about it.